All right, we're good.
Awesome. Okay. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to our Storybook Cottage VIP updates in our town hall meeting. My name is Brittany Savach, and my partner Alicia Fox is here as well. So we are providing you weekly updates on what is going on in the construction world in Tehaleh with Lennar. So today's meeting, we're gonna get rolling here. We just ask that you keep any questions either to the chat bar to the side or wait to the end of the presentation and we'll have a Q&A ready for you there. But if you have very home site specific questions, please reach out to us and we can schedule a time to talk about those more in person or virtually like this as well too. So. All right, so I'm just going to jump right into our agenda for today and go over the home sites that we have updates for. So really quickly, home site 4, we still have the permit, of course. It's still in foundation and we don't have a projected COE date just yet, but we should hear shortly. Home site number 5, we do have the permits. We are doing windows and siding now. And our projected date, which we should be sending out addendums here shortly to update the dates as well too, but this one has gotten moved to August 17th. And then home site 6, it's in second floor framing, and that date got moved to September 2nd. So a couple new updates, home sites 45 through 48, we will be trenching those really close to this week or next. So we will have closing dates set for those ones here really soon. The rest of them, so 42 through 44, and then 49, 50, and 53. We do have the permits for those ones, but we have not started to trench those ones just yet. So more updates to come for those ones later.
All right. Well, I will jump in a little bit. These are, just some exciting things about Tehaleh that make it one of a kind community. Some of the community events that they do throughout the year definitely are getting put on hold right now because of everything going on, but it is really cool to see our community come together and do a lot of virtual stuff and supporting a lot of the local businesses. Right now we have food trucks every single day during the week and weekends. They range from taco trucks to legendary donut trucks to.
Did you get your donuts?
Oh, I got my donuts. To even like there's a cocktail bar that's at the cutest little trailer, and she's taking, like yesterday she went and took Cinco de Mayo drinks and margaritas to different clientele. So it was so cool. Yeah. So for anyone that doesn't know, I actually live in Tehaleh. So I literally live and breathe all of these events, and I eat at all these food trucks. So I definitely have a firsthand experience. I probably need to take a break on these food trucks for a minute. But some really cool stuff with that. But one of the things, hopefully this summer, depends on how everything goes, we do a tour of homes, and that's a really cool thing. So every builder comes together and they have some kind of event at their model home, and whether it's a craft or face painting or last year there was a food truck that did shaved ice. So there's always it's like a huge event. And then at the Cafe d'Arte that's in the Post, which is in the middle of the community, they do vendors, fair rides, like it's crazy, like hot air balloon rides. So there's always, they go big. There's a lot of stuff going on. So the tour homes is a really good one to see all of the builders and also get to know the community a little bit better. Food, we talked about the food trucks. Cinco de Mayo was yesterday, but every other year before this, they do a big event at the parks that's really fun for the families with like yard games and stuff like that. So hopefully next year. Harvest Day, which is also a Harvest Fest, is really cool. It's during the fall. And again, it's like all the builders do a really fun event, and, definitely more geared towards like Halloween and fall. And it just kind of gets to know the community too. And this is mainly actually for Tehaleh homeowners to get to know your neighbors and get to know the other areas, since Tehaleh is so big. And then also they have a really cool car show, and that is really Tehaleh specific too. So like my husband has a Razor that he's completely obsessed with. And so this year he wants to put that in the car show. And my neighbor has a really cool old antique Corvette. And then across the street from me, they have like a really cool motorcycle. So it's really more than just cars. And then there's a contest and everyone votes, and a winner gets like $1,000 gift card to places. So it's just really cool stuff. And again, there's a beer garden at that. There's the food trucks again, and then also local vendors. So there's constantly stuff going on. One of the other things I want to talk about, I don't want to get this too long because I can talk about this all day, is the parks and trails. There's close to 30 miles of parks and trails out here. Every trails, there's something different, whether it's rope swings or Pokemon trails, or, we have some new and up and coming stuff coming, like a mountain bike trails. We have multiple parks with zip lines, and some that would just, off-leash dog park or picnic tables. So there's just something for everybody. There's some upcoming trails and parks coming up, and I will let Brittany talk about that in a second. Also, there's Facebook pages. So anyone that is under contract and they have their address, they are able to go in. There's residents of Tehaleh, or Tehaleh residents, or Tehaleh buy, sell, trade, or for my husband, Tehaleh razor clubs. So there's really something for everything. And so I encourage you, if you have a Facebook page and you are under contract, if you put in your address, because you have to have that to be able to join, really encourage you to get on those now, because it talks about all the upcoming events and basically places to sell. I like buy, sell, trade because I've been selling my baby stuff, and it's just porch pickup, and it's like someone that lives right down the street, so it's really easy and convenient. But I really encourage you to join some Facebook pages, because it really is going to start making you feel part of the community before you even move in.
Awesome. Well said. I wish I lived in Tehaleh.
I got a home for you, Brittany.
I know. So one of the parks that I'm super excited about is called Discovery Park. It's actually going to be over by Tehaleh Heights Elementary and over by our Discovery Park townhomes that we're building as well. But this is going to be like the new super cool spot to be. Right now, all of the events are pretty much held at Cafe d'Arte, and they're at the Post. But now they're actually going to be putting in like an amphitheater kind of setting at Discovery Park. So they're going to have like bands to come and play at the amphitheater. There's going to be a waterside lawn, so you'll be able to sit there next to the water and listen to whoever play music or announcements, things like that. But there's going to be a little bit of everything in there. So it'll be an actual trail to go around. But there's also going to be educational features in there for both of the elementary schools too. So it's really cool. They'll be able to sit outdoors in a little like classroom setting, do things that are very STEM related out there. And there's a ton of different things for just the community members in general too. So they'll have like little sports kind of things. So I know that bocce ball was one of them. The community garden will be out there. And there's even going to be like a pollinator habitat structures and things like that too. So lots of really neat things to get outside, walk the park. It's literally 18 acres and it's about a $4 million project. So it's going to be big. And it's going to be awesome. So we're really excited about that. I know that they've kind of started construction over there. Alicia lives really close to the park too. So she'll take more pictures. We'll give you updates on what's going on over there as well too. So
yes.
What have you seen over there as far as construction?
So, we went to go get rocks the other day because we've been painting rocks and like hiding them in the trails with me and my kids, not just me. That'd be weird. So they've just started kind of clearing things, and you can see they've trenched an area where I think that's where there's gonna be like a pond feature, and then also the parking lot area. So I will go out and take some pictures Tuesday evening, so it's pretty much up to date, and we can add it next week to the slide because that's going to be an awesome park.
Very cool. Super excited for that. Okay, so anybody that's here thus far, do we have any questions, concerns, you can ask us literally anything. Doesn't have to be necessarily about your home. It can be anything about Tehaleh, the neighborhood. And
Hey, Brittany, Alicia, this is Mark. I have a question.
Hi.
Hi. Just want to touch on, I guess, the governor's 4-phase plan for reopening Washington and make sure I'm understanding potentially the timeline of when new construction can start. Am I understanding correctly that it's phase 2 of the governor's plan?
We actually are part of the phase 1. So we can start, anything that's been started can continue. Phase 2 is new construction, meaning just in general new construction, whether it's an office building or a home. Phase 2 is any new projects that have not yet been started. So phase 1 is anything that's already under construction. So any homes that have been dug or framed can continue as of right now.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Great.
And Marco, we did get your permit, so we are on board, and it will start this month. We will start digging and get that process going. So by the end of this month, we'll have an official closing date for you too.
Awesome. Thank you.
Exciting stuff happening.
Awesome.
Josh, you got any questions? Well, real quick, we'll wrap this up, but I do have a little guest appearance here. I have Dave with us, which some of you, when you finally get emails from it, it'll look like Michael, but he goes by Dave. He's actually our customer care representative in Tehaleh, and he will be handling all of your walkthroughs before moving and also going over all of the warranty items. And then after move-in, he's the one that's going to be your best friend. So Dave, you want to come say hi real quick?
Am I on camera?
You'll know this face. Here you go.
Oh, where am I at there?
Sorry.
Everybody.
This is Dave. Oh, here.
There we go.
There you go.
Please meet everybody, sort of.
Yeah. It's a unique platform, but since he's here, I wanted to embarrass him a little bit and put him on camera. So it just makes little things a little bit more personable. And so when you guys do get to the chance to meet him, because your home's pretty much done, it's a nice warm invite because you've already kind of feel like you know him.
Yeah, you'll get to see Dave a lot more.
Yep.
So anyway, so about the video and everything too, we are going to be uploading these to our YouTube channel. If you can't make it ever to these, of course, we are going to post them usually at least by the end of the day or first thing in the morning the next day. But subscribe to the channel, that way you know other things that are going on. We're also going to be posting other cute, quick videos for you to share with your families and whatnot too. But the next meeting will be next Wednesday, May 13th at 12:30, not 2:30, 12:30. And I hope to see all of you guys there.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining. We really appreciate it.
Have a good one. Thanks.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.